It is Monday, January 12th. The Sleepers Podcast returns. Hello. Happy new week. I'm stalling because I don't want to address the fact that my Michigan basketball team is no longer undefeated.
You don't feel better at all?
Might be my fault.
Well, okay, cause I mean, we can look at this how we typically do here, and this is how we usually do it. You always approach Michigan games doing the best you can do to get your team a win. I'll give you credit there. All right. You do what you got to do. You're on time.
Mm-hmm.
You get pregame beverages.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go to the bathroom during the game. Like you do everything that is needed. There's pregame contests. You're handing out money to people.
Mm-hmm.
You're really doing your part. Which, if I start doing math here, I don't want to point fingers. But did everyone in your party do their part?
You're looking at Dave.
I love Dave, but I have to look somewhere here. I know you did your part.
Looking at Big Dave. I gotta say, we were up 14 in the first half when he left to get popcorn. He came back, we were up 6. We were not up 6 for long. It was a big swing for the popcorn.
Did he maintain popcorn? Like, did he notice that popcorn was bringing the bad vibes? Did he just maintain?
Please respect my father. He smacked the popcorn. The popcorn was not there for long.
Did you touch the popcorn?
No, I did not. We think
So,
that's
Sean,
it. I should have touched the popcorn.
Maybe you should have touched the
I
popcorn.
should have touched the cursed popcorn.
Yes.
Respectfully, I don't know if it is my fault because, a lot of people like to accuse me of the guy who, if I attach myself to a team, it means bad things. But I don't know who they're talking to. Baird Howe, motherfucker. I've been here for 1 month. And I've seen as many playoff wins as lifelong Bears fans have. Okay? So I really think I might do this NFL shit. I've been a bandwagon Stafford Super Bowl winner. I've been a bandwagon Deion San Francisco Super Bowl winner. The only team I can't win a Super Bowl seemingly is Dan Campbell, but I'm trying, and I'll be back at it next year. But for now, no, I can't pretend this is going to go anywhere. We got Matt in 6 days.
Oh, is that the matchup? Is it the Rams?
It's Bears-Rams. It's my head coach versus my quarterback.
At Soldier?
At Soldier, yeah.
Ooh, Matt Stafford at Soldier.
They need a blizzard.
They have to, they're probably going to get one.
Should get a blizzard. That does definitely work in the favor. But, you can't do the fall behind 20 shit to Matt Stafford.
No, that offense this isn't Jordan Love.
No.
And Jaden Reed. This is Puka and the crew. But shout out to the Bears fans I know there's a lot of Illinois fans in our Discord. Shout out to Steve Manchu, lifelong greatest Bear fan I know. He was ecstatic.
Oh.
Huh?
Whoa.
Oh, shout out to my dog Greg. Month in here. Good victory for you.
Yep.
Also, shout out to the NFL. They're doing their thing with this wild card weekend. Every game has gone up.
Yeah. It has. It's been electric entertainment. Can we talk about Ben for a second? Can we talk about my head coach?
Yeah. What about you? Like the blow by on the floor?
Well, you saw all the spice. I was going to ask you. I think I love it. He's definitely an all-time dickhead.
Oh yeah, he's one of the biggest.
But I think we knew that already.
So I think we knew he was a dickhead from like a play calling standpoint. I don't think we knew that he was a legit petty FU energy dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, he took the job and said, "I did this so I can beat Matt Campbell Matt LaFleur, excuse me, Matt LaFleur twice a year."
Mm.
And then he did get 2 wins against Matt LaFleur this year. And that handshake was crazy. Even crazier, the team account posting, "Fuck the Packers, I fucking hate them."
Yeah.
Which, if I'm a Bears fan, I adore this. I can't really recall a sitting NFL head coach acting this way.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? It's the classic case, and I'm a big advocate of this. Everyone's always telling people, act like you've been there, act like you've been there. They never actually take a minute to think, why would I act like I've been there when I haven't been there?
Yeah.
What do you mean act like you, hey, Coach Johnson, how come you're not acting like you've been there? Haven't been there.
Yeah. Yeah,
So that shit, I'm all for it. Act the way you want to act, do what you want to do.
that might be
And
a sleeper's Bible staple. I think like commandments, sleeper's commandments is act like you haven't been there.
yeah, dog, never ever forget a young Carter on a cold February playing Kalamazoo College was benched. Absolutely benched for hitting a corner three. Shot clock was going down. One of my greatest things ever. I got to get it up, Gregory, because shot clock's going down. Can't take a violation.
Uh-huh.
I get one up from the corner, bang it, look directly at, because I hit it from the corner on Kalamazoo's bench. So I look once I hit it. I start at the last person on the bench, the student manager. I throw up the three guns, get all the way down to the floor while looking at Kalamazoo's bench and run all the way down, looking every single member of the faculty and the team in their eyes. Coach May says, Carter, act like you've been there. I say, Coach May, I haven't. He says, give me 30. You're out. I was like, tough.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's those are words to live by. Like I want that in my personal DNA as cool things happen in my life. I do want to act like I haven't experienced this before. Like enjoy things, you know?
Yeah. Enjoy life.
Right.
You never know when you'll get Blackwell or Boyded.
Hey,
What?
we'll do the recap. I don't think I'm as broken as people are gonna want me to be about this.
I'm not even talking shit to you right now. I really don't think you should be like absolutely ready to end it all.
There's some pretty like big ramifications to it. Like I think they just lost the league. I don't think you can lose at home as a 20-point favorite.
Well, it's not lose the league, but now you have to like probably pull one off that maybe was like a little bit up in the air.
Yeah, I know people think this is a bit. We're not going to. Like we're just not we're not going to win these road games.
Mm.
Like Illinois is really good and going to be out for blood and Brad owns us. You guys own us. Like I like this team a lot. I don't know. I know I've said this repeatedly in various forms. Um and I don't really think people believe it's genuine, but I think this Michigan team is really amazing. And I also think they're going to lose all those big games. And I don't think that means they're not really amazing. It was kind of maybe I spoke this into existence by accident with all the convos I was having with Purdue fans. But like, what are you talking about? You're going to go 19-1? Like, nobody's going 19-1. Big Ten play comes for everybody. And then all of a sudden, my team gets Boyded and Blackwell. But dude, like, Wisconsin didn't miss for 8 minutes. I sat in the front row, just like, damn. Like, I don't know. I think that's like any given night, anyone can do that to you. I don't think Michigan played their best, obviously, but it's not like I'm coming off that like, damn, we stunk. Like that's the first time I saw that team. They were really physically impressive. Wisconsin just made every shot for 8 minutes and earned a win. And I think that's gonna happen more to everybody, not just Michigan, but I don't come out of this game like, damn, my team is broken or like, damn, the season's ruined. Just like, it's Big Ten play. Wisconsin couldn't miss. Fuck, that sucked. We're still really effing good, and we're still probably going to lose all our big games. So I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. Like, I just hope this team gets right by March and performs at their best in the NCAA tournament.
It's also kind of what you said though. Like you said that you wanted to be like you like Michigan more so big picture wise because that team's really hard to prepare for on like NCAA tournament, short game, like kind of rest stuff. So, you
Yeah,
know, Wisconsin needed this shit bad.
they did.
They needed it bad. And credit to them, they went out and got it because at the end of the day, they went into Ann Arbor as 20-point underdogs and got a dub. So you got to give them credit for that.
We'll talk about it on the recap too, but like, I genuinely loved so much of what Nick Boyd did in that game. Like, I don't know how much you could see on TV. This
Does,
motherfucker.
doesn't it kind of hurt though because like you've been speaking this boy to existence. Like you've
Yeah.
been like telling people like he's a better shooter than this. He's a lot better than this. I wanted like I love Nick Boyd, and then he
Yeah.
he kind of brought it out at your expense.
Dude, it was good hoops. Like it was good,
Oh no,
chippy.
as a college basketball enjoyer, that was like elite hoops. Like guys weren't missing, guys were talking shit, guys were going
Yeah.
at it. It was good hoops.
Outside of the result, obviously, I truly mean this. That was one of the most fun games I've ever seen in person. It was really ridiculously high level offense. And yeah, Boyd. So I've always loved Nick Boyd, obviously, and he has a history with Dusty. He played for Dusty on the teams that went to the one team that went to the Final Four. Dusty did not invite him to Michigan, I think was the story ever. Like in year one, he was like, I'm getting Trey Donaldson. And he went to San Diego State. And then in year two, he was like, I'm getting Elliot Cadeau. And he came to Wisconsin. And I kind of figured there would be something because if you have paid attention to Nick Boyd at all this year, he's chippy against anyone, let alone like I actually have reason to hate you, chippy. This motherfucker, Cart, I'm not kidding. Every single play, whether he was involved or not, he would turn to the Michigan bench and chirp the coaching staff. In timeouts, like going to the huddle, he would just linger in Michigan's huddle and like straight up bump into coaches and then like slap assistants on the ass. Um, he would pick up full court and like chicken wing every Michigan player he went up against. Like I don't even know what to describe it as. I adored it. I hated that it was happening to my team, but just watching it in person, I was like in awe of how much of a jerk competitively this guy is. And he was going off. And like then, I don't know, in the midst of that going on, Cadeau had 17 points in 7 minutes, all on Boyd. So I'm just sitting watching this shit, like, what the fuck is happening? I just thought it was really high level offense, dude. And we'll do the recap on it, of course. But I think there's a lot of people who want, like, oh, Greg's probably devastated. I'm just like, damn, Nick Boyd got me. That sucked, you know?
Nick Boy got me hurts.
But he's such a dog. It was
That's
crazy.
nasty.
Yeah. Blackwell, too. After the game, he turned and said, "This my city."
Yeah, would have went state if I was him, but city's fine.
Yeah, I don't think Ann Arbor's his city.
No, he's not from Ann Arbor.
But that was cold too, because when he was doing that, it was to the section next to me, because it was like all the family and recruits in one
Uh,
section over from me. So he was basically like chirping Deshaun Sims and Desmond Howard, saying, "This is my city." It was
that's
cool.
great. How was Chrysler?
Honestly, again, people will not appreciate this and disagree with it. It was rocking. It really was. It was one of the better environments I've ever been to. But you also know I'm on record saying the crowds always suck at Michigan.
It sounded loud on TV.
It was a true sellout. Like there was not an empty seat in even the top row. I think the students still could have been better, and it's still a football lazy like wine and cheese crowd. But yeah, it was one of the loudest Michigan home games I've ever been to.
Yeah. You breaking out a wine and cheese crowd line is crazy.
I mean, I was the only person standing in the lower bowl.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. But also, wait, once again, way to take it head on. Can't say you didn't want it.
I did my part. More importantly, my center is physically impressive, dog. I just gotta get that on record. Like after seeing him in person in my colors, I shed a tear. I shed a one singular tear in person looking at.
Do you have a Merez jersey?
They don't sell player jerseys. I did go to every single retail location in the stadium looking, and they did not have player specific jerseys yet.
That's crazy. You might have to hit redacted.com and get that one made.
I'm gonna try and get a game worn.
A game.
I feel like I'm at the point that I might be able to get a game worn from Merez.
I
And
wouldn't
Pops,
doubt you.
if you are listening to this, Pops, go ahead and swing that. Like, go ahead and put a word in with Junior. Thank you.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. They probably will.
It's my center dog. Anything else? Are you ready to go? What are you doing?
Last thing. Can I have an old man moment real quick?
Whoa, okay, yeah.
So first and foremost, love my wife. Second of all, I don't know if you have you updated your iPhone?
Never.
Never. Okay, well, on the new update, you can pick backgrounds for the text, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't do it. it ruins it messes up the texting experience for me. And I
Yeah.
feel this is the first time I feel like old man yelling at clouds. But like truly, I have a hard time seeing text when there's pictures on the background.
I've seen memes of that. Yeah, I have no thought. I think I would agree with you.
All right. Well, as long as you agree with me, that's really matters to me.
I think I would agree with you. Yeah,
I'd hope you would.
I think so.
I think you will.
Hmm.
Should we get to the show?
Yeah,
You sure?
it's a weird world we live in, man.
Truly.
As we always do on our Monday episodes, we begin with our weekend winners. Can I go first?
Of course.
Nick Boyd.
Good pick.
I'm just going off what I saw in person with my own eyes this weekend. There was no bigger winner in that arena. Blackwell was also great. Blackwell was honestly probably better than Boyd. But I'm telling you, if you could have seen what I seen, if your eyes had lived through what my eyes had lived through, you would agree with me that Nick Boyd was the biggest winner of that Michigan-Wisconsin game. He got everything he came to Ann Arbor for. I think his season is about to take off for the better. He's due for positive shooting regression. And I thought he just set the tone and was the best guard in that game, even if he wasn't the leading scorer of the guards in that game.
Good pick. Didn't think you'd let me get this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it. RPG once again on the winners list.
Oh
Last
yeah.
week it was for us breaking the record. This year, 20 was it 20? I make sure I want to make sure I short him because he's a little bit chippy right now that people don't think he can score 20, but just know that he can. 26 points, 14 assists, and after a six turnover game, one turnover in this basketball game. Truly, truly special stuff. A chippy, gotta keeping receipts type game for Braden, and now that the assist record seems to be behind him, he's reminding folks that he really does this scoring shit as well. 11 for 18 from the field, 4 of 8 from three. Like I said, 14 assists, only one turnover, two stocks too while we're at it.
Hmm.
Uh 39 minutes too. That's what we need. Great game for Braden and a good home victory over Penn State.
Yeah, he scares me. I'm actively afraid of him right now. And do you, at some point, we were going to have this talk either offline or online. We might as well just do it on camera. Um, have you noticed that I think, without being overly egotistical about this, things that we're asking him and discussing, I think are like maybe impacting the way he's approaching games a little bit. I'm not giving credit because I'm not going to give us blame either if anything goes poorly. Obviously, like talking with us is not actually impacting his performance. But like I think we made him aware about the whole like Braden can't score narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you listen to the Running Point episode last week, he was like, "Wait, what? What is that? What are you talking about?" And we were just like, "Well, yeah, they said it on the broadcast. They kind of speculated like if we were going to beat Purdue, this is how you make Braden Smith score." And now he's like taking it real personal, I think. And we know he's like a motivational evil genius. He had
Mm-hmm.
like clips of press stuff in his locker as a freshman. So I don't know. It just kind of dawned on me in this one instance for the first time. Like, do you think it's a coincidence that we raised that to him and then he spit out 26 and then hit the post game and said, "Yeah, there's a lot of talk about how I can't score, isn't there?"
Listen, he's got a lot going on, right? He can't see everything. So if we can make him aware of disrespect that's sliding by, I do think it enhances what he's doing.
I mean, I think we've taken a very deliberate approach through this point in the season of only doing things that could positively impact. The week he plays Michigan and Michigan State, we could just pepper him with compliments for 60 minutes.
Oh, I'm going to make sure it's all compliments.
Yeah, just literally a whole episode of like, dog, you're so special.
Yeah, like Braden, actually, if you have 10 minutes, each Michigan State player sent me something they want me to read about you, and just say a few words.
We should actually do that. That'd be hilarious. All right, back to me. Third winner, Boogie Fland. Boogie Fland
Haircut?
got the Walter Clayton haircut.
Yep.
and then he actually played like Walter Clayton for the first time in a Florida uniform. I have no idea if this is going to last or not, but that was the first time all season Florida has looked good, and it was because Boogie Flan looked like their best player.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good pick. And if he's gonna be good too, that's gonna do wonders for that team. Just moving forward. I will be monitoring the Gator boys. Let's see here. Oh, I'll do one that, I was all over Arkansas money line this weekend.
Hmm.
And I want to give a shout out to Keyshawn Hall from
It's
Auburn. They
great.
needed a victory bad. First off, obviously they had the tough one. They hit the buzzer beater versus Mississippi State. It gets waved off. That's tough. Stephen Pearl and Pearl family are protesting like they only know how. And Keyshawn Hall puts up 32 points on 77% from the field. Didn't miss a free throw. 80% from three. Two on that game. It goes by the wayside a little bit because of what Auburn's doing this year. But Keyshawn Hall is legit having one of the best statistical seasons in college basketball right now.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, you look at the numbers, 50%, 45% from three, 87% from the free throw line, 8 boards a game, 3 assists, 22 points. It's some ridiculous numbers, truly. But yeah, great victory as they blow out Arkansas at home.
Yeah, he's been really good. He has been genuinely, really, legitimately good. All right, I'm gonna take. I'm torn between giving this to the team or the coach. I think I'm gonna give it to the team. Nebraska.
Oh, you took one. I was gonna give it to Lawrence.
Yeah, it could have been Lawrence. I think it's more than any one person though. I think it's just Nebraska. We've discussed at length about how for real this team is, but what a week for them. Like to go to Ohio State, then to Indiana, win two road games back to back, when
Mhm.
everyone is basically saying like at some point they got to have a stinker. Maybe they don't. Maybe they are the team we want all these other contenders to be. They currently have a leg up on everybody else in this league, except for Purdue. But I don't know. I don't know what to do with this team. And also like the poise. Like Indiana did come out the gates on fire. I said it was a terrible matchup for them. That was proving true in the first half, and Hoiberg adjusted. Everybody like sustained and overcame it. I'm just really amazed by that team.
Yeah, crazy performance. And Jamarcus Lawrence had a career high 27. They were down, what, 16 in the second half, was it?
It was something huge, yeah.
Yeah. And then, I mean, they're just a special season in the works there. Really can't deny that whatsoever. Where do I want to go next here? Ooh, actually, you know what? Even though this team might make my loser list, and I don't want to do opposite on this one, but if you would have told me that Jordan Pope was the best guard in a game versus Bama, I would have told you, what do you mean? Like, how did that actually happen? Was that Oregon State Jordan Pope? 28 points on the road in a victory at Alabama in Tuscaloosa after Bama's coming off a loss on a game where he's on the floor with all the Bama guards, Phylon, Aiden Holloway. He was the best guard on the floor. Like I said, 28 points in that game, and they needed all 28 of them as they won a shootout in that one at Tuscaloosa. But yeah, Jordan Pope was a favorite of ours when he transferred into Texas last year. Didn't necessarily go as well, and obviously he's at Texas, but yeah, really good game for him.
Yep, 100%. I couldn't believe my eyes watching that game late last night. I was like, wait a second. What? Why?
What?
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 Why is Jordan Pope doing that? Okay, surprised you let this one get to me at seven. BYU's big three. These guys just automatically get 20 every night. I like at a certain point they're not actually supposed to just all get 20 every night. And
Hey, how many boards did Richie have, Greg?
wasn't it like 14?
Yeah, he had 24 and 14.
Yeah, Richie is still every bit the all first team Big 12 guy he was a year ago. It's just he's playing next to DeBonta, who's legitimately amazing. And I know we haven't had the NBA draft conversation in a while. I feel like it keeps revolving and changing by recency bias. But I will say this, the one guy I think could get you fired passing up on is DeBonta. Like there's just a world he's the best player in the NBA one day. And I don't feel the same way about Peterson or Boozer. I just don't. Like I don't know how you watch what he does. He's what, like 11 straight games at 20 points, over 50% from the floor every game.
Yeah.
He's never inefficient ever. Like and they were kind of in trouble against Utah. But they closed that game out really impressively late. I'm amazed by them.
Yeah, definitely gotta give it up for them. I'm going North Carolina's front court.
All
A lot
right.
of front court discussions across the country. And I feel like I try to throw Vasar and Wilson in there just to make sure they're always mentioned. But in a one that got dicey a little bit late against Wake Forest, this is what Caleb Wilson did: 22, 12, and 3. While with him, Henry Vasar pitched in 25, 9, and 4. That is insane production from your front court. Truthfully is. They've been one of the best front courts in the country. Vasar's been one of the best transfers in the country. Um, Obviously a 3-point home win over Steve Forbes is a little bit nasty, but that's because the rest of the team needs to figure it out. Kyan Evans, 1 for 6. Jaren Stevenson, 1 for 6. Luka Bogovic scoreless in 9 minutes. But like this front court is absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. Yep. I'm glad you are giving them some representation.
One little notage on there too. North Carolina fans aren't thinking at all, right, about it.
What's it?
Like, what does Elliot Cadeau look like as a point guard for this team?
Oh, anytime I've floated that to Riley at all during Cadeau good games, Riley says, no, we both needed mutual separation. So, but like also, like they said Kyan Evans was a shooting upgrade and he's not. Like Ellie
I'm
Cadeau's a
I,
way
I'm
better
just saying, I'm
shooter
looking
than
at the
Kyan.
guard options. I'm just saying a team that's Cadeau, Trimble, Vasar. You still even have Stevenson because he's good defensively. He can do some things. And Wilson.
Yeah, I think that team could win a national title.
Yeah, the team's really good, man.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
agree. They honestly, they should have just gotten Trey Donaldson.
Trade
That dude's
for
hooping.
by the way, Trey Donald. You see what he had this weekend?
Yeah, and he wore his own jersey to the bar after.
I'm
So
sorry, what?
this is a real thing. Someone tagged me in it on Twitter. He wore his Michigan jersey to the bar.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Dog, I need
Swear
that
to God.
photo. I need that photo when you have time.
Says Donaldson 3 in Mays to the bar in Miami.
That's
It's
insane.
incredible. All right, my last winner should be Trey Donaldson. It's amazing. You're gonna be shocked, I think, by this. Cam Crocker is my final winner.
The Illinois?
Illinois' defensive coordinator, assistant coach. Cart, Iowa scored 24 first half points. They held Bennett Sturts to 12 points on 17 shot attempts. I have a feeling you're going to get a word off about Sturts in a moment. Maybe not, but they just took him out of the game. Kylan was amazing. And they talked after the game about how part of their game plan was like going at Sturts and making him guard too, which is a really fun little look into how they scouted this. The only part of the game where Iowa popped off offensively was when Sturts was in foul trouble, which was funny because they were like, yeah, we had a whole game plan around Sturts, and then he just didn't play like 10 minutes, and we didn't know what to do. But they're for real, man. Like, people don't want to hear this. It's a small sample size. I get it. Illinois has the number one defense in the country in the last 5 games. That matches the eye test, and that can win a national title. There was a lot of talk about Cam Crocker in the first month of the year. What's he even doing? Why'd they bring him here? Well, he's spitting out elite defensive results right now. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got to give it up to him. Do I have one more?
You have one more winner. That's our final winner.
I'm very Big Ten centric today, but you know what? I'll do it. Michael, I see you, man.
Oh, yuck.
I see. Somehow he's finding a way.
Who cares?
I think I care
Why?
because I think they're so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That doesn't even feel right. I want. Can I change mine?
You can retract it and do something else, or you can do it, but yuck.
Illinois is a team.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I had a lot riding on this. I was talking about y'all in the preview. And I wanted something to stop all this Hawkeye Cam Palm 19 nonsense. Puh, pooey.
Did you just actually spit?
A little bit. Pooey. Weak
Good,
ass team.
good win, Illinois. You physically spitting on your camera is a good segue into our second segment today. It's our 10 losers from the weekend. You're up first. Who do you have?
Bennett Richard Sturts. You're not playing Robert Morris anymore, Bubba's. It's a little bit different on this side. This is Big Ten play. Everyone's a gangster till they roll up against Jeremy Fears and Illinois' defense and everybody else and Bruce Thornton and co. It is what it is. Listen, I had to hear all this talk about Iowa this, Iowa that. Ben McCollum's telling his team to concentrate and count backwards from 10 in the huddle as they have four first half points. This team is just not what people want it to be. All right, I get the analytics love them. I think they are bad Ken Palm team stat patters, and I think that came to fruition today.
That was incredible, Cart. I feel like it's poetry anytime you get talking about the Hawkeyes right now. Justice for Fran, by the way. My first loser is Scott Drew. I'm going to say one extra prayer for Scott Drew tonight. This guy should be treated the way everybody else is treating Mark Pope.
Ooh,
But we're not doing that to Scott Drew because we like Scott Drew, because he's nice, because of that infectious smile, because of Jared Butler. Guys, he's 0-3 in the Big 12. And guess what? Big 12's hard. He's about to lose a lot more in the Big 12. This team's not good enough. James Najee, cute little G League experiment. He stinks. He's terrible. He's coming off the bench averaging 3 points a game right now. Why are you even doing that? Why'd you do like what was the whole purpose of this? I think he's a laughing stock in a bazillion different ways. I don't think this roster is very talented. In the most loaded freshman class ever, have we even talked about Tunde Yesufu once?
mhm.
No, we
Uh,
haven't. There's nothing
uh,
here. And he can smile and make jokes and say prayers at Big 12 Media Day all he wants. His team stinks.
yeah, that's my Scott Drew's my guy. I'm having a hard time even defending him at this point. Um, Indiana supporting cast. The Linsanity runs over. Back to normal schedule programming here. Sam Alexis with two. Tatum Conaway with three. Connor Enright with four. Good on everybody. Too bad Trent Sisley couldn't get five because then we could follow up with Nick Dorn with six. Um, you get 32 from Lamar. You get 20. I'm sorry, you get 17 from Tucker in this basketball game. You're up 16 in the second half at home, and you could get a really good victory against a really good Nebraska team and a team your favorite and had in hand. And I repeat, your three other starters that aren't the dad, aren't the son, aren't the coach's son, and the $2 million man who said no to Mark Pope scored two, three, and four. What?
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 What? What? Yeah, it's not good. Nothing else to add to that. It's not good. Okay, Nate Oates.
Yeah,
Nate Oates.
yeah.
You little conniving jokester.
Hey,
You
conniving's a mean word.
you tricked me, Nate Oates. You tricked me, and I'm sick of falling for this nonsense.
You'll fall for it again in about 2 weeks.
Listen, dude, just because you beat Mark Pope and then went to the podium and acted like you did some shit, we probably should have realized that wasn't some shit. Like victory lapping Mark Pope being the bright point of your season right now. It's a little bit of an inflection point for me. Who do you think you are? Like seriously, who do you think you are? Run around beating Mark? Like that's it? I don't know. I thought this was gross. You just lost to Sean Miller. You were decisively the worst team. I watched the final 20 minutes of that game. They didn't run anything good. Their players play erratic as hell. They couldn't get a defensive stop. Also, just keep an eye out for this. Want this on Fraud Watch Alert? Every single SEC front court except for Florida's is terrible. That like let me summarize the entire conference for you. Every single SEC front court is terrible. I watch these games and they're supposed to be high level, and it's just distracting how bad the bigs are in every single game. So I don't know what we do with that. But if Alabama started like Northwestern's front court, they might be a good team.
Yeah, I'm with you. Are you ready for a first ever in Sleepers media history?
Yes.
A team that won is a loser.
Okay.
I'm resigning, Greg.
Why?
I'm turning in my L's up. Period.
Whoa.
I'm out.
Wait, after a win?
After being down at home to Boston College at half, yes.
Fair.
We are unredshirting G League guys. My star has a hurt back, supposedly. I hate
Supposedly is a key word. Do you
Greg.
believe it or no?
I think you were telling the truth about Pat Kelsey too.
Wow. That's big of you.
The state of Kentucky as a coaching entity, mm-mm-mm,
Yeah, not good.
mm-mm-mm,
Not good.
at all.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, not good. Okay. Kind of torn on where to go next because I have a lot of different thoughts, a lot of different options here. I think there's like one non-negotiable just has to be on the list for me. I think Ed Cooley. I think Ed Cooley. Georgetown was like supposed to be kind of lovable and fun and like the sleeper contender in a terrible Big East to overachieve, and they're really, 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 really horrendously horrible.
Mm,
They lost at home to Seton Hall and got outscored by 9 in the second. Gave up 47 points to a Shaheen Holloway team in the second half.
yeah,
It's really just bad, dude. And they have good players like Malik Mack and KJ Lewis are good.
yeah,
I don't get it, but I do get it because it's Ed Cooley.
yeah. 1-4 in the Big East. Lost to what? Lost to DePaul last game,
Yeah,
and
can't
had a
happen.
chance to bounce back at home after Cooley called him out, basically.
Can't happen.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pinpoint something here. First time all year too, Gregory. And maybe we'll talk about it in the recap a little bit more, not to foreshadow where I'm about to go here.
Whoa.
Endgame Dusty.
Ooh. Okay.
Now, maybe not Dusty's fault. We'll talk about it.
No, I'm here for it.
But in crunch time, I got Roddy Gale trays and Namari shots.
Hmm.
I didn't like that. We'll discuss a little bit more if you can enlighten me a little bit more on that. But as I was watching that, I didn't like where we were at.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna go ahead and look at Dusty on that one.
Hmm. I think that's fair. I appreciate you giving me a heads up. I have one night to sleep on this and figure out my counterattack to this. But yeah, a lot of Roddy Gale.
Lot of Roddy.
A lot of Roddy Gale. A lot of Roddy Gale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Roddy's not exempt from this as well. Why are we pump faking on that three? Trying to draw.
Roddy did a lot of things, I think, on his own, to which some people be like, why is Roddy out there? To which I would say he was playing good enough to be out there.
Mhm.
Um, but that's fair. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for the I was not happy with the late game execution either, for sure. Okay, Penny Hardaway's next for me.
Good one.
Yeah, you lost to Jacobs.
They not only did he lose to Jakis, he got body bagged by JJ Metz.
Dog, he got body back by JJ Metz and Jacobs.
That's tough, man.
I didn't know that JJ Metz was even still like around, and I didn't
He's
know that.
21 now.
Is he?
No,
Oh, huh. Okay, that's all I got.
that's
We have one more each, I believe.
yeah. Ooh, what do I want to go with here? Ah, you already took a good amount of mine. No, I don't feel like going there. They actually could be a winner if you squinted hard enough, I suppose. Uh, I'll take the easy way out here. This isn't even fair, but like Maryland basketball is 0-5 in the Big Ten.
It's
And
not
they're
better.
not even a threat, dude. They look like Rutgers with Buzz Williams as a coach.
Yeah.
Are they the only winless team in the Big Ten?
No, Chris Collins also, who I think also deserves a shout on the losers list.
Wait. Oh, actually, I changed it out. It's got to be Northwestern.
You'd rather do them than Maryland?
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather do that because Maryland because also they are wasting Nick Martinelli.
They really are.
Like, dog, he gives you 32 and you can't get a road victory against Rutgers.
He's like legitimately amazing, and yeah. Lost to Steve Peichel. It's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think that's a good adjustment. Big of you to make that adjustment on the fly. Good work. I'm not going to adjust anything. I knew this was my final loser the entire time we were doing this. That loser, Matt Grossenbach.
Yeah.
That fucking loser. And I say that it's not like I'm happy to say that. I'm not proud of like calling a real adult human being a fucking loser, but this guy's the worst. I have no idea who this guy is. And all I see is him popping up to intentionally go out of his way to shit on you or shit on me at any given opportunity. No idea why. Have had no real form of interaction with this man at all. Don't have a clue who he is. Must have followed him on Twitter at one point because I thought he made good content, I assume. That's the only reason I follow people on college basketball Twitter is because I think they're good or they did something cool. So at one point, I must have liked Matt Grossenbach, but this guy stinks. I mean, this guy, I literally don't interact with him unless he's just shitting on you. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And then he comes out of nowhere to shit on me. I just tweeted, like, hey, happy I get to go to a Michigan game. Yay. I'm getting a beer with my dad. Woohoo. And there he is after never interacting with me to ask how it went the moment the game ends. Shut up, you fucking loser. You're the worst. Are you just literally a miserable human being? Is that all you do with your life? Do you just sit around waiting to like try and ruin other people's day? Is that the value you provide to the world? Because that's all you've provided to us and all of our followers and anyone who's paid attention to you for 2.5 months. You're just being a miserable human being every day for no reason. You loser. And by the way, go Pack Go, you fucking loser. How many points did you give up unanswered? I've been a Bears fan for 2 weeks and I'm 1-0 against you. You loser. Anything to add?
Thank you.
Sick of this shit.
Thank you.
Third and final topic today, our top 10. And for the first time in roughly a month of doing this every single Sunday night, I think this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. And now that I think about it, the week before, last week, before Penn State and before Wisconsin, I finally just said, you know what? That's it. I'm done denying it. That's the best team in the country, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted known this was not my intention.
Well, well played if it was.
It wasn't. I just thought that they were. But I think this is the first week in a while we can do this and say we know who the number one team is. It's Arizona.
Let's put Arizona one. So yeah, I don't know. I think this was Gary Parrish maybe who had like an updated. I might be wrong. Might have been somebody else random, but I saw somebody had like a updated top five power rankings.
Uh,
Didn't have Michigan in the top five.
didn't have them in the top five.
Didn't have Purdue in the top five either. I think they were just giving love to all the undefeated teams, but that is gonna make it interesting as we go through this because I think we have some choices to make here at the very top of this list. So the one that's not a choice, Arizona at one. I also think Iowa State at two is not a choice.
Yeah, I agree.
And at the risk of getting too cute, you could argue Iowa State ahead of Arizona, couldn't you?
You could make. I would not make that argument, but I would listen. I would listen to that
I think
argument.
they've got the best win. They're both 16-0. They're both going to go through the Big 12 at the same time.
Yeah, what's Arizona's best win?
Is it still UConn or Florida?
Bama, Bama.
Like by the metrics, UConn. A true road game at UConn.
Okay, yeah, that's still. But that was without Terrace, but still.
Without Terrace by 4 versus in Mackey by 30. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm fine with Arizona because I just think Arizona's better. But
Mm,
I think there is a real argument Iowa State should be one.
yeah. I go Arizona one. Top of the Big 12 is nuts.
Yeah, I love it.
It's crazy.
All right, Arizona one, Iowa State two.
Three.
This gets wild from here. Like Michigan and Purdue both have one loss. Gonzaga has one loss. Duke, UConn, Houston, BYU all with one loss. Nebraska and Vandy are both undefeated.
I'm not gonna. Ooh.
Vandy's in the poll.
Vandy is. Vandy is.
Possibly as high as like fifth, I think. They're
Am I
really
crazy?
good.
Am I crazy for wanting to put Houston here?
At three?
I mean, a good win over Texas Tech.
Wait, talk me through this because you've not been a Houston believer lately.
I think they're starting to turn it up just a wee bit.
The Baylor win was impressive, obviously, but like,
Ba Baylor win was
are
impressive.
you
They
being swayed by a home win against Texas Tech where they almost lost?
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
They were down.
That's not good.
Texas Tech's good. It's the
I
thing is
don't I don't think they're third.
it's so hard to rank UConn
It is
because
hard
of
to rank UConn.
how bad the Big East is.
It's hard to rank UConn.
It- Also, like you bring up Purdue. Purdue just beat Penn State by what? 7 at home? 8 at home?
It's been three straight iffy ones for not iffy, but like not impressive margins for Purdue. Very true.
Is it just Illinois?
At third,
I'm just spitballing here.
I all these teams you're naming, I think, belong in the top 10, and we might have a hard cut to make.
Are we forgetting Duke?
Duke deserves a shout for sure. Yeah, Duke deserves a shout for sure. I mean, just before we go too much further, like, what's your general sense of where to put Michigan after this?
I'd probably drop them somewhere between.
They can't go like outside the top five, can they?
No, I was thinking like 5.
You just named like seven teams before Michigan, though, advocating for three. I
Very true.
mean, here's my thing. They're still number one analytically in everything. Wisconsin scored.
But this is us doing an AP poll.
Yeah.
In my head, when it comes out tomorrow, I feel like we're gonna see Michigan at 6.
Is that our goal? They're not
Huh?
going to be at six.
You don't think?
They're not going to put other one loss teams ahead of Michigan. Maybe like one or two, but like I would be pretty shocked if like a bunch of random one loss teams from other leagues are
Do
ahead
you
of.
think they drop to 5?
No,
Where do you think they drop?
three
3?
or four. I mean, I'm not even advocating of where to put them on this list. I'm just like if overnight we're going from that's the best team in the sport to they're sixth behind Duke and Houston because Wisconsin scored 28 points in 6 minutes. Like,
Well, Penn State too.
yeah, you're right. Yes, you're right.
Wait, all right, let's do the undefeated teams first. Do any of the undefeated teams deserve to be at 3?
I mean, you tell me this when Michigan plays Nebraska right now on a neutral, who are you taking?
Michigan.
Vandy scares. I don't. Vandy's good too. They're really good too.
Yeah, I've starting to gain a little respect for Vandy.
The one that I think has the best argument to be ahead of Michigan here is Purdue. But if you don't like how they're playing, then I don't think it makes too much sense to put anybody else ahead of them.
I mean, win at Cole. Braden's playing.
Honestly, it's Braden's like emergence is what's got
Yeah,
my attention.
I'm fine with going Purdue at 3.
Purdue plays Michigan on a neutral tomorrow. Who are you taking? Did you see enough this week to flip on that? Purdue beat Wisconsin. Michigan lost to Wisconsin at home.
I'd probably take Purdue.
On a neutral. Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you go Purdue 3.
Michigan 4.
I think I'm going to have to accept and embrace that Michigan has earned suddenly being slept on a little,
Hmm.
which feels very weird coming off where we've been for 2 months. But I can tolerate that. But yeah, I don't.
You don't like it.
Well, I think I just still want the smoke with all these other teams.
As you should.
Not Arizona or Iowa State, but like
I think you should want it with those teams too.
on a neutral, yeah. Okay. All right. Purdue 3, Michigan 4.
5 UConn? I think. Yeah, I think UConn for me. Oh, but they were on the ropes against Providence. They did win.
I'm fine with UConn. I'm fine with UConn 5.
All right, UConn.
I think they're bored in conference play.
They look like it.
And I like UConn 5 because if we put UConn 5, that allows me to make the argument we should put Illinois 6.
Deal. I'm fine with that.
Except there's another team we haven't really discussed. BYU. BYU's really good, man.
They are. But I think I would still give the edge that man, I don't know. Illinois still has 3 losses. I know they've been looking better as of late, but they have 3 losses.
Number one team in the country as of late, not just looking better of late. They've been lights out since the week before Christmas.
Yeah. What about Duke too?
You been liking what you see from Duke lately?
No.
Yeah, I'm a little iffy with Duke at the moment.
How iffy?
Pretty iffy, like wondering if they should be here. I mean, they're like 11 or 12 at worst, but I mean, we have 5 spots left and we're talking Illinois, Duke, BYU, Houston. Haven't mentioned Gonzaga and then Vandy and Nebraska are in the mix. So we got to cut 2 of that group. I think we're going to inevitably cut Gonzaga. And I think I'd advocate for cutting Duke
Out
out
of
of
the
that
top
group.
10?
Out of that group, yeah, I think
Uh,
so. I think so. I think they've been shit for a month. I mean, beat Georgia Tech by 6 at home, beat Florida State by 4. We're really fortunate to beat Louisville without Michael. SMU jumped all over them, 11-0 in Cameron.
yeah.
Like
Defense.
Shire doesn't even know who his best players are. He's like changing the starting lineup every game.
Yeah. And defense is still looking shaky.
Like I think they're good. I think they're good, but I'd like if Illinois played Duke tomorrow, I'd be all over Illinois, I think.
I think so too.
Definitely BYU, definitely Houston, and then it's just the undefeated teams versus Duke.
Yeah. I mean, Duke's down to like eighth on KenPom. That feels like the area they should be.
Well, I think we looked this up for a preview. Let's sort it since the Texas Tech game. So the last 5, I think they're like way worse than that. Yeah, since the Texas Tech game, they're 35th on Torvik,
35th?
behind Minnesota. Yeah, I'm out on Duke right now. I want them out of the top 10 right now.
I'm fine with this shit. You ain't gotta tell me.
All right, so UConn 5. Do you want BYU 6 or Illinois or Houston? You did like Houston.
I think out of those teams, if I did Illinois, Houston, and BYU in order,
My order would be BYU, Illinois, Houston. I think you're the opposite.
mine would be probably Houston, BYU, Illinois.
So do we give BYU the tiebreaker because neither one of us we both had them in the middle?
They got the Banter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like BYU 6. I'll give you Houston 7, Illinois 8.
I'm good with that.
Then we have Nebraska and Vandy, unless you want Gonzaga, Duke, or somebody else over the undefeateds. But I'm convinced they're both top 10.
Give me Nebraska, Vandy in that order.
Vandy 9, I think.
I think Nebraska 9.
I love Nebraska too.
Nebraska's got a road win against Illinois, home win against Michigan State. and two road victories in the Big Ten.
The analytics just still hate Nebraska.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't have a great answer
I
other
mean,
than a bunch of really close wins. One possession win over Illinois, Michigan State, Ohio State.
is Vanderbilt's best win a home win over Bama,
Yeah,
where LeBaron Philon's body seized up for 20
they
minutes?
played good. They were up 10 when Phylon was in. I don't like that argument from anybody. They played good.
I I want Nebraska.
Okay. This was just me, a lot of me bending over for you.
I don't like that.
Let the records show that that's what just happened.
Don't don't not. Please strike that from the record.
Nebraska 9, Vanderbilt 10.
Go Poles.
No Duke. Can't wait for Duke's better to clip this. Send it to Matt Grossenbach. One gross thing. It's a new segment I'm introducing where we read an old Matt Grossenbach tweet with no additional context. Would you like to pull one up?
Of course. I thought you would never ask. Let's see what we got here. Do.
Please make it a good one,
Oh,
or as good as we can for our first ever inaugural one gross thing.
okay. Let's see what we can go with. The first ever inaugural gross thing. Here we go. Interested in checking out non-D1 ball today? Here are some of the best games today. In the D2, you have Staten Island versus Damon. D3, you have Drew versus Catholic at the Palestra, Rose versus at Center. And then for NAIA, you have Washington Adventists at Morris.
Mm. That feels like could have all just been found by looking at like a schedule.
Probably.
Is there any commentary after that, like on what happened in the games at all? Maybe.
No.
So just, hey, these are happening.
Yes. If you ever need a listen, sometimes you miss the fact that he has avid small basketball watcher, mid-major watcher in his bio. So just in case you miss that, he will tweet daily non-Division One basketball that you can tune into.
Got it. That's extremely helpful and resourceful.
Yeah.
Thank you, one gross thing.
Notification worthy.
Okay, one big thing presented by Tinker Coffee. Go to tinkercoffee.com, promo code SLEEPERS, get the Midwest Best 15% off. What's your one big thing?
One big thing today is shout out to my mother-in-law. Mother-in-law stopped by today.
Wow.
She was like, you know what? I've heard that you get cold in the basement sometimes, even with the space heater. She brought me a desk blankie. And it's comfy too, by the way.
Oh, I can see how comfortable that is.
This thing is soft, it is warm, and like this is gonna be a staple for me when I'm recording. This one's gonna be draped on the legs at all times.
I can literally see how comfortable that is. That's incredible. Wow. Love that. Good work. Okay. My one big thing, I have a confession. I'd like to own up to one of my lowest moments, I think, in probably 20 years.
Okay.
Last night, wife and I decided we were going to each DoorDash our own dinner.
Okay.
One of those nights.
Mm-hmm.
Kids beat our ass. They're in bed. What do you want? She said, and I quote, I'm getting Thai, which to me means you're on your own.
Yeah. Her Thai food did look amazing though.
It hit. That's what I was told. She ordered two of the normal thing she gets, and she said it was great. Good for her. So when I'm normally that's like, okay, we're on your own. Gotta admit, this is 10 days into the new year. The resolution's in trouble. The resolution of get hot and be fiscally conservative in trouble when we're 10 days in and you're looking at me saying green light, get whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Just trouble. So I did something despicable. I decided I was going to get pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I got my go-to pizza places to order from.
Okay.
For whatever reason, on a Saturday night, I said, you know what? I don't want the same pizzas I always get. I want something that I just haven't had in a while. So I'm scrolling through the pizza options on DoorDash, looking for the one I had had the furthest distance away from last night. Landed on it, ordered it. I ordered a Papa John's pizza. not knowing what to expect other than the unexpected was horrible. This, mind you, Cart, this was after returning home from getting Nick Boyded for 2 hours.
And all you wanted on your Saturday night after going through that, after the kids whooping you, and Papa John's is what we got.
Papa John's
And it was bad.
was
It was
terrible.
everything I pictured. Like, because I picture it being awful. It was awful.
Cart, when I was ordering, I didn't even want to reveal this part. When I was ordering, they had the different styles you could order. They had just the normal Papa John traditional, I think they call it. They got the thin crust. I'm sure that's a hit. Cart, I checked the box that said New York style. I got a New York style Papa John's pizza. It was bad.
Jesus, man. It's 10 days into the new year.
It was bad, man. It
How do you get back from that?
was bad, man. Anyways, I'm at the gym tomorrow, 7 a.m.
Oh yeah, get there.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's not even about the gym. It's about pop. They're open.
It's about accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like this is on Mal too.
It's all about that popcorn my dad got for real. That
It spiraled,
that changed everything.
spiraled.
Yeah. That's the show. We'll be back tomorrow.